30 BC, Octavian enters Alexandria. In 30 BC, Octavian, later known as Augustus, entered Alexandria. This moment marked the Roman conquest of Egypt. Alexandria was the last stronghold of Cleopatra and Mark Antony, who were defeated by Octavian. Octavian's entry into Alexandria was significant. It ended the era of the Ptolemaic kingdom, which had ruled Egypt for nearly 300 years. With Egypt under Roman control, Octavian gained vast wealth and resources. This helped him solidify his power back in Rome. The fall of Alexandria also symbolized the end of Cleopatra's reign. Cleopatra, the last pharaoh of Egypt, tried to maintain Egypt's independence through alliances and her own intelligence. However, her efforts were ultimately unsuccessful. Cleopatra and Mark Antony both committed suicide after Octavian's forces took control. Their deaths marked the final defeat of Egypt as an independent kingdom. Octavian spared the city of Alexandria, admiring its beauty and importance. Octavian's triumph in Egypt was a key moment in his rise to power. He later became the first Roman emperor, Augustus, ushering in the era of the Roman Empire. This conquest also led to Egypt becoming a vital province of Rome, contributing significantly to its economy and culture. The second high story. 587 BC. Neo-Babylonian Empire sacks Jerusalem. The first temple, also known as Solomon's Temple, was a holy place for the Jewish people. Built by King Solomon, it stood in Jerusalem for over 400 years. In 587 BC, the powerful Neo-Babylonian Empire attacked the city. The Babylonians were led by their king, Nebuchadnezzar II. Nebuchadnezzar's army surrounded Jerusalem. They built siege ramps and cut off supplies to the city. After months of fighting, the Babylonians broke through Jerusalem's walls. They entered the city, bringing destruction and chaos. The Babylonians looted treasures from the temple and set it on fire. The flames consumed the wooden beams and precious items inside. The stone walls crumbled, leaving only ruins. The destruction of the temple was a devastating blow to the Jewish people. It was a symbol of their faith and unity. Many people were killed during the attack. The survivors were captured and taken to Babylon as prisoners. This event marked the beginning of the Babylonian exile, a difficult period in Jewish history. The loss of the temple was deeply mourned, and it changed their society and religion forever. The destruction of the first temple in 587 BC is a key event in ancient history. It shows the power of the Neo-Babylonian Empire and the vulnerability of Jerusalem. The last high story of today, the persecution of witches. In 1484, Pope Innocent VIII issued a papal bull called Summis Desiderantes Affectibus. This decree allowed the church to hunt witches. The bull claimed that witches were causing harm with their magic. The Pope's order was meant to stop them. The bull named two inquisitors, Heinrich Kramer and Jacob Sprenger. They were tasked with finding and punishing witches. They wrote a book called the Malleus Maleficarum, or Hammer of Witches. This book described how to identify, catch, and punish witches. It became very popular and influential. Many people believed in witches and were scared of them. The church said witches worked with the devil. People accused of witchcraft faced trials. They were often tortured to confess. Many were executed. The papal bull led to many witch hunts across Europe. Thousands of people, mostly women, were accused and killed. The witch hunts continued for centuries. The Pope's decree changed history by making witch hunts a serious and deadly issue.